Right, so all of them are locked until we complete the tutorial. Okay, there is an actual tutorial. That's cool. It's called Age of Ulstrix, a 3-chapter story that is geared towards new players. Face off against the implacable Gorgon leader Ulstrix. Okay. Main enemy has Gorgons. Difficulty, it says adventure, standard difficulty. The land's dangerous but won't punish you too harshly for mistakes. And there's an option to customize the difficulty, but I'm not going to do that because I don't know the game well enough. I am, however, going to bring it down to storyteller. Higher difficulties are tragic hero, walking lunch, and then custom. That's storyteller. Focus on telling stories with more control over the outcomes. That sounds up my alley. There's a final game over. Yeah, we don't need to do that. I'm not somebody who saves gums. I'll only do it if I think there was a bug or if the game was being unfair, like actually unfair, not just me having a witch, or if I do an accidental click. I don't have any mods. I'm sure the map seed is lovely. That's many, many numbers. Let's go. There we go. Party select. Future warrior, future hunter, and future mystic, which I guess stands in for the mage. So you can re-roll, and you can re-roll all of them, or you can randomize single ones. We have Lunfor, a decisive coward, Adfar, a goofish romantic, and Luti, a greedy loner. I seem to remember these descriptors. As long as they're all different, I'm hoping I'm going to get different dialogue choices and things like that. So they are all different. No one's like, there isn't 2 greedies or 2 cowards. But I'm just not sure I want a coward, to be honest. I'll keep the hunter and the mystic, but I'm going to randomize the warrior to not have a coward, if that's possible. We've got a hot-headed poet warrior. That sounds cool. Yeah, I'm up for that. So a hot-headed poet warrior, a goofish romantic hunter, and a greedy loner mystic. That's fine. Let's not think about it too much. Yeah. Growing the lands. It takes just a bit of time to pull it all together. Get ready. So it's building our campaign for us. Here we go. Oh, and we start with some narration. Well, some text I'm narrating. I really am going to apologise for my commentary today. Just bear with us, because when we play this again next time, hopefully I'll be awake and we want to know what's going on. So this is called Smoke by Douglas Austin. I'm not going to describe all of the images, I'm sorry. So, this book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Why not scribble in a book anyway? No one's going to read it. This is our mystic speaking, Luti. That'll make this the beginning. Here in my yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Pictures of woods. I think the sun's coming up. Concerned only with idle questions and memories, a young man named Jungaron, are we going to say Jungaron or Yungaron? I'm going to say Yungaron, takes the seasonal road to the town of Springmarsh. How many times have I walked this old road? The nostalgic animal, the human. Call me true to my nature then. I'm going to open the character sheet because I just can't resist it. So Jungaron, I've done it. I guess it's Jungaron. Jungaron Hook is our hot-headed poet warrior. Does it say anything else about him? He's currently a farmer, aged 23. Okay, we've got a character sheet. Health 7, speed 4. We've got a recovery rate of health, So it takes him 2 to 4 days to restore 1 health. That's interesting. His retirement age is 45. Age at which a hero will retire from adventuring. Once a hero reaches their retirement age, they will leave your company at the end of the chapter. Okay. We have armor, warding, dodge, and block under defense. He seems to have... I wonder if they're all the same. Can I look at them all at the same time, I wonder? Maybe not. Excuse me. He has... I mean, I don't know what it's out of. If it's not out of 100, because you can see accuracy is 106. So it's not percentage based. Stories, which is what we really are interested in. His charisma is plus 50, which is worked out from his upbringing, the fact that he's human and that he's young. He also has tenacity, aptitude for overcoming obstacles, exhibiting poise, and maintaining mental focus in difficult circumstances. And he has plus 15 for being a human. And even, oh, yes, settle in. There's a list of personality traits. Oh, yes. This is great. All right. So the highest to lowest, it's not all of his... it's not all of his personality traits. It's just they all have a score. So he has 95 in poet. Shall I compare you to a... No, but I wanted to. 78 for hothead. Enough talk. Let's make our move. Then we've got kind of medium sort of numbers. The lowest is leader. So he's not a leader. I'm going to write this down. I might not need it, but I'm going to do it anyway because I just like making notes. Youngeron. Oh no, I haven't decided on his name. We'll just see what comes out, I guess. So he's a hot-headed poet. He is not a leader. It's 15. Oh, so he's not snarky. What's the opposite of snarky? I mean, snark, that's a mixture of snide and sarcasm, isn't it? So he's nicer than that, let's say. But yeah, I don't know the opposite, literally, if there is one. He's not a leader and he's not snarky. Ooh, excuse me. Sweet, I like that. I'm gonna see her history. Oh, he has a history. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be looking at this now, but I'm here. The story of Jungeron Hook. The chanting orchards seem one morning to speak thrice. Jungeron, Jungeron, Jungeron. 2 weeks later, a child was born. This runic name, a birthmark on his shoulder. In an abandoned castle where he waited out a rainy autumn, he made friends with a belligerent spirit. Unbeknownst to Jungeron, the lost soul hitched a ride in his heart. His great motivator? Perhaps there wasn't one. For him, the allure of adventure lay not in the certainty of one outcome, but in the possibility of many. I don't really know what this means. There's something called plus hook, destiny, inhabited, curious. I guess we'll find out as we go along. You can edit the text, which I kind of want to do to correct the spelling mistake, but I'm not going to. Alright, who have we got next? Yeah, I'm going to look at everybody now. Adfar Rhodes. We want to be able to pick the correct dialogue choices. Wow, I can't write today. The Goofish Romantic, a farmer of 22. That is a fine beard for a 22-year-old. I'm going to compare as well. Is their health the same? Okay, so Adfar, who is going to be our hunter, is faster than our warrior. So it's not just all the same. What else have we got? He can also dodge better and block better. He just seems to be better. His accuracy is better. I feel bad for our first guy, man. Yeah, and his charisma is higher as well. Because... oh, he's got plus 30 for his upbringing. Okay. I guess being goofish and romantic really bumps it up. Not sure I like goofish so much. Goofish. Romantic. So 90 points in romantic. Adventure, heroism, true love. These are the things that make our striving worthwhile. Right, so it isn't like just about true love. His romance is also in the broader term of heroism and such. I'm just trying to get out of my hoodie and making a massive hash of it. Oh. Come on, you can't do this. He has 78 in goofball. Don't get mad, but this is kind of funny. Then it's kind of medium. Oh, he's incredibly low leadership, so I really hope our last person is a leader, because everyone's going to be going, bumping into each other, going separate ways, and he is not a loner. Okay, history. Advar's parents delighted in embarrassing their son. Still, their love could never be questioned. They taught him to sing, to dance, to laugh at his own misfortunes and find strength in family. It wasn't hard for him to dodge along, taking both sides of any argument. Some people just have that charm. His great motivator? Perhaps there wasn't one. Okay, it's the same. I am going to include these hooks in case they're useful. He has creative, lucky, and curious. These will all help me make decisions as we go along. When they speak. I've got to put the hooks for Junga on. He has destiny. Inhabited, no idea what that could mean in this context. And also curious. Alright. And our third companion is Luti, just the one name. Luti is a greedy loner. Age 22. Stats. Okay. Her retirement age is 50. She's got +5 for her upbringing. So how's her? Okay, her dodge is the worst. But her block is very good. Interesting. Accuracy, not great comparatively. Her charisma is very low because, well, she's a loner. That's fine. Which is weird. You can be charismatic and not want to be around people, but I guess in this case, this is what they've chosen. Alright, personality traits then. She has 98 in lonership. And 63 in being greedy. It's not like, wow, I'm crazy greedy. Just greedy enough, I guess. And then mid-range until... Okay, she's really not a hothead. So she's cool-headed, in fact. And not a poet. Alright, let's see her history. Luti grew up among cottonstone miners who fed themselves more on humour than on grain. Hollow of belly, full of determination, Luti sought a simple existence where scarves of wild heather dressed hill and field. It was a place she dreamed of staying, but she never quite managed it. Often caught making and breaking promises, she nevertheless vowed to protect all beautiful men from harm. What? I've got to add that somehow. Protector of beautiful men. How specific? Fickle, she sounds. And then we've got some hooks of gritty, wild heart, and flirt. A flirtatious loner. I guess that's the only reason she comes to talk to people. I want to include something from the history of the others as well. I don't know what this making friends with a belligerent spirit and the lost soul hitched a ride in his heart. Does that mean is that literal? There's something in him? I don't know. Where's the other guy? Oh, charming for Advar. Charm. All right, so we'll get back to the story now. Okay. Breeze is light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap in the sea. There already, huh? Here's the hard part, getting Adfar out of bed. Hopefully it's just him in there. And hopefully he's wearing clothes this time. Or else that's smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Jungaron hurries towards town, thinking of Adfar, a young man whom he's known since boyhood. Alright, now we have a choice. Oh, maybe a bit rubbish. Such a wind chill. Oh dear. Excuse me. Anyone would think it was Monday. Alright, so Jungaron is headed towards Adfar's village to kick him out of bed. And Adfar is reminding me of Matt Hawthorne from The Wheel of Time, who's my favourite character in that book series. So now I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to protect him. I guess. There you go. Alright, so we can choose. There's... Oh, okay. It even gives... I wish it wouldn't give us the outcomes. I like to be surprised. But there's an outcome that boosts rivalry, one that boosts friendship, and one that boosts romance. I will read the text and try to decide with his personality traits that we just wrote down. So I'm glad I did that. Okay, number 1, the rivalry one is watch me worry and he's fine. Number 2, for friendship, he must have tried to cook breakfast again. And number 3, for romance, that man will have explaining to do if he dies. Some explaining to do. Well, he's romantic, but we mustn't put all our cards into that. It doesn't mean he fancies everyone. He's not a leader or a loner. I don't know, 1 and 3 just sound a little bit leadershipy. Not in the sense of I'm in a party of warriors and I'm your leader or something like that. Just a general leading the way in the friendship. Creative, lucky and curious. I'm gonna go for number 2 to boost friendship. Adfar? Yeah, I'm not gonna do voices. Are you alright? I'll get you out. Just make a little noise. Constructing mission. Just a moment, I'll set up a board for you. Alright, so we've moved. We were in a kind of overview of a map. Now we've zoomed in to a location. Spring Marsh. Our goal seems to be to put out fires. Okay, and it's telling us about... Oh, dear me. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'll have some water. Okay, so green means we have an action left. Here we can do a single move which takes 1 action or a double move which takes both actions. Yellow, no actions. All heroes get to take their turns in any order and then all enemies take their turns. Alright, so what have we got? In the bottom left we can... Yeah, okay, it's telling me that objectives are listed on the top bar. You can hover over them to get more details. Stand next to a fire and use extinguish to put it out. Anyway, I was saying the bottom left we have a character portrait. Well, we have 2 character portraits, but anyway. 2 diamond symbols and a feather. I guess that means we have 2 actions and a... What was it called? A free action? Or something? I don't know. We can move or we can be done at the moment, which is understandable. This isn't a fight, we've got no weapons, we're just a farmer. Top left is a portrait square. I don't know what F1 is supposed to do, but he has full health, he has 1 armour. Okay, so the blue shield must be the armour because there's 1 of them, and then the green bar is health. Okay. Turn 1, it says. We can end turn up here in the top right. And we have what looks to be a combat log in the bottom right. The image is showing me that the area in which I can move, which is green. So it looks like I can head towards some fire. If I hover over Jungaron, it just gives me the same information as from the portrait. If I try to go out of the green area, it goes yellow. which means I guess I don't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How far can I move? Oh my goodness, I've forgotten already. If I hover over the fire, it says it deals 2 magic damage to units that pass through it or start their turn on it. Burns out if not on debris. Okay. I'll try to do the yellow one, and I think it says that that will be all my movement. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, then my turn automatically ended because I had nothing else I could do. I do like the art style for it. Really suits the game aesthetic in general. I think, and the feel of it. It looks like somebody's drawn a little paper cutouts and they're standing them up on the board, only they're animated a little bit. So I think it's really cozy. Anyway, so we can click on extinguish, spend an action to put out one tile of fire. I could also press Q. Blaze, extinguish. I headbutted it and now it's out. Wow, that's pretty hardcore. I will head up to the next fire. Alright. I'm the only one having a turn, so hopefully there's no enemies. Just seeing what I can do with the camera. And extinguish the blaze. Alright. Now my next objective is to open the door. Yoink. Sorry, that was the wrong noise for walking, wasn't it? Alright, I think I'm going to reach the door and open it in this turn. Open door. Door is opened. Through the Door by Douglas Austin. His house is still standing, at least. Advar? Spring Mash is in flames. Are you in there? He knocked, which I appreciate. He doesn't know. That was Advar, by the way. It's hard to tell if I can't do different voices. I do a higher voice and a deeper voice. Okay, I'm going to do a slightly deeper voice for Jangron and a higher voice for Advar. I think that's about as basic as I could do. He doesn't know. Why is no one... Click. Door unlocks. Advar shoves it open. Hey, do you not smell the... I smell you. Get in here, you lout. Hup. It literally says hup. I wasn't doing one of my sound effects. Slam. I can't do it. It says slam. I'm giving you slam. Your bow. Yeah, I'm going to shoot the fire from my window. That felt like the safest... Go. Okay, there's actually a monster in the garden. Is that okay? They just rampaged in all of a sudden. Why not kill it? Right, so here, I've got some tools around. You're stronger than I am. You can swing something pretty good. I bet we can at least drive it off. Okay, we have a choice of weapons. There is a pitchfork, a pickaxe, and a frying pan. But that's not what I'm looking at. I am, of course, looking at the text. So, number 1 option. Well, I'd like to keep this creature at arm's length. Oh, I didn't do the voice, sorry. Number 2 option. If it breaks stones, it'll break bones. Number 3. This is for cooking. Why did I grab this? Alright. Let's think about this. He's hot-headed. So maybe he would accidentally just grab the pan and go with it. I don't have much to go with other than that. So, and also, frying pan. I mean, he's not dumb. He's just hot-headed. I want to pick the frying pan. Oh, fuck it. I'm picking the frying pan. I'm sure we can shut it up. Whatever it is. Just be ready when you open that door. Foe cards. And we have a card that says row, and it looks like a kind of diseased deer ram thing. hooves thrown sloppily around beneath it. It runs staggering, bellowing its agony. That sounds really sad.